Alright. So it looks like this is going to be pushed into a B team phase because there's no healer on the phase 1, like on the A team. There's no healer here, so I'm going to have to go to B team eventually. But I'll just have to do what I can. Attacks frantically. Alright, so that is what attacking... Oh, no! Oh, well, never mind. You already KO'd. Attacking frantically means you're going to put someone to sleep. Alright. I see what you mean. I see what you're doing. So things are not looking good for the Homestar Runner. Yeah, let's... You know what? I want a Berserker Slash. Yeah, he really needs that 10k break. Attack swiftly. And ouchie! Never mind. Ouchie! No, don't hurt me. Sorry, Daddy. Literally. Crap. Alright, B team, here we go. Don't know what that is? Alright, not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Okay. How are we alive? Oh, that's a crap. I took a crap. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That was crap input. So, she has it to where she can actually attack and get a couple more AP. Let's get this buff.
That's lucky.
Oh yeah, something I could actually dodge if I hit. If I actually paid attention. Okay. One more round and you can You have 2 attacks. Interesting. Okay, that hit actually wasn't... That was a tap. It wasn't even a hit. It was more like a love pat that actually pulled out a hair. I'm not disappointed. I want that hair back, but I'm not disappointed. So let's get those buffs back up and running. All set seems to be all right. Because I fail frantically, but I'm only taking 3 200 damage. It actually gives me a lot more wiggle room for my colossal failures. I think we got this, chat. I think the B team is going to pull through. All because CL, the person I never use, ever, is coming in clutch. Never mind, Monaco is just a beast in itself. But it's definitely something I didn't expect. So long as CL keeps her buffs up. What are you doing? Well, she's not. You wiped her out.
Go home, Renoir. Go paint something else.
The only one who sees this.
Well. Oh, I dodged one. I dodged one. I dodged two. We're okay. We're okay. We are okay. We're okay. I just needed a moment to get my heart rate back to livable circumstances because I don't know. I've never been this far. I've never seen that before. I think we got this though, chat. I think we got it. We got a break. Oh no! Just don't have it. We didn't have it. Okay.
Ready? Well, well.
Oh, he doesn't have it. He's not going to have it. He's going to be missing 1 AP. No, he's going to get it. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to Fortune's Fury, Monaco. Wait, that's not what I expected. There we go. Fortune's Fury, Monaco. Because he has balanced. No, not powerless. No, not powerless. Not all of that. Why? Okay. It's fine. It's definitely not going to be the Raffle Stomp it should be, but it might be enough because Monaco is going to be doing double damage this entire turn. Renoir used to have defenseless, and Monaco used to have powerful. Used to. But it is what it is. Oh my gosh, look at that puny girly amount of damage. Uh-oh. No, Monaco, no, Monaco. Okay. Okay, chat. Okay. What do you mean unleashes his power? You just unleashed your power. And I unleashed the circle button. Wait a minute. You're the big dead. No. I call shenanigans. You just pulled... Is anyone else getting Games of Thrones on that one? I just got hecka Games of Thrones vibes on that. But look! Look, the B team came in clutch, CL. The thing that I was missing the entire time was the CL. The one I never used. The thing that never levels. Let's get some... yeah, let's get some hype in chat. Thank you very much. Holy crap. Oh, man. I don't know if that's the end of the game because this is like the first... Yeah, they're just tossing fish around. Are any other animations coming up? Because that's the third... Let's get some more... I want to see something. Get some more emotes. I might have to fix something. I think I have... the emote storm under debug, so or tests. So it's actually coming from the corners, not from the top or anything. Yeah, so you might as well just enjoy that while it lasts because it's just. But look, chat, we got it. We effing got it. We effing got it. You want to do? I'm going to take a break. I've been sitting here. My heart rate's going because of this dang fight. I need a few minutes. You two need to stand up, stretch, get a drink, okay? Heart rate monitor win. Well, when this game's over, the heart rate monitor is going to be a moot point, but it would have been really solid for this game. It would have been really solid for this game because on a normal basis, I'm pretty calm. My heart rate's pretty calm. But, yeah, break's good. You two need to stand up, get a drink, get some snacks, use the restroom, whatever you got to do, okay? Okay? I'll be right back. All right, all right, all right. How you doing, chat? How was your break? How was your break? Yeah, I got to refill my water. Finally, kind of calming down a little bit from that fight. Fixed the debug from the emote storm, so we should have the explosion, the rain, and the confetti. Good, my legs were finally released from cat prison. I got a sandwich. Nice, 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 nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right. I still need to... Oh, hi, Gwen. You want uppies? Looks like we might get a cat. We might get Guinevere. All right. Gwen, you want uppies? You want some uppies? I think she wants uppies. There we go. We have cat cam. Cat cam activate. In the form of? In the form of? No? There's no form? Is there no form, Guinevere? In the form of? No, that's not Drist. Drist is the meowy ones. Yeah, she's not making noise. She just wants cuds. Okay, girl. It's okay. Just lay down, relax. It's a safe space. It's a safe space. It's a safe space, girl. My desk isn't safe. She'll knock crap over, but this is a safe space otherwise. So, Criminy Mayel coming in with the kill steal. Acting like it's season 8 of Game of Thrones. But it is what it is. She is not.
Ironic. Your mother was the one who saved me when I lost myself in a canvas.
Oh my.
She taught me how to safely use our gift. How to soar without flying too close to the sun. We painted hundreds of canvas worlds, pushing the very boundaries of creation. And she never let me forget that every day we spent here has a price. Yet, here we are now.
So trust her. If she's doing this, then...
I trust what she taught me. This is not a game. You think you know what's at stake, but you don't.
I know precisely what's at stake. You want control. You want to feel like you're doing something. You couldn't save Verso, so you want to save us. Except you're not. Destroying the canvas won't help us move on. It'll just deny us the one place that helped us feel again.
67 years. 67 years I spent trapped within the monolith. But I persisted. I persisted. Do you know why? Do you know why I cannot leave her or you behind? another day with living corpses. Since the fire, our family has crumbled. Aline in the canvas. Clea fighting a solitary war. You, a living ghost. Verso's death broke us. Wanted to be fixed. I need it to be fixed. I cannot lose you too.
Don't you see? That's how I feel about them. I can't lose them either. I've lost too much. Papa, see? I've lost so much.
We both lost so much.
Papa, I don't want to lose you either. I'm not leaving you forever. Just a little longer.
I want to trust you, but
You can.
keep the light on for you. I hope you find peace. Hold on to each other.
Verso,
I'm sorry.
What was that about? $67 and he still looks like that? Yeah, I know. That's 67 years he's been in the canvas. Not when, not his age before he entered the canvas. So he could have been like 50 when he entered the canvas. And 67 years inside the canvas would be, like 117? So he could be like over a century old at this point. Holding on this tight is how you lose someone, by the way. Yeah, at least he kind of started to give some slack at the end, right? That's not traumatizing. No, not at all. I know, look at the Gwen. She is just so cuddly. She's giving so many purrs. Her little purr motor is running. Hold on a minute. Little Guinevere ASMR. There we go. All right. My gosh, just look at this pretty kitten. Just look at this snuggle girl. She's so cute. I can't handle it. All right, we are now Verso inside the, well, here. Considering the fact that they being the developers, have been throwing one twist after another, I don't know when the end is going to be, because the game could have very well ended right there. There's a lot of unanswered questions. I got it. Yeah. I'm having to lift the microphone up, and I only have one hand. There are a lot of unanswered questions that I have, and a lot of situations that are unanswered, unaddressed. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
You're tired of painting, aren't you? I'm tired too.
That's... You shouldn't be able to be here.
Mamon's gift.
Why did you run in? It's dangerous for you here.
See things as they are, not how you want them to be.
What?
You lied to your father.
No.
You saw it too. But he wanted to believe. You're going to die here. Why don't you just leave? You can always come back.
The moment I leave, Papa will erase this canvas.
This is not worth your life.
What life? My life of loneliness in a shell of a body, with no voice and no future.
You're my El. No matter where you are, you don't need this canvas.
But everything I want is here. Here I have a chance to live, Verso to live. Out there I merely exist.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices.
Stop quoting Papa!
It's time to stop painting.
Verso! Papa also said, hold on to each other.
Old friend, you've traveled miles, spinning in circles. Your blind eyes on the dial, stripping
I'm sorry.
out colors. But it's time to say goodbye until next life.
What? Decide the fate of the canvas. Huh. Fides Mael or fight as Verso? Yeah, apparently, Plotty. Oh God, so you gotta decide who's right? Oh man, what kind of meow meows is this? Oh my gosh. Gwen, help me. Oh yeah, chat. Who do you think? Male Verso. Oh my gosh, barely scratches Guinevere. Barely scratches Guinevere. Alright, chat. What do you think? Fight as Mael or fight as Verso? Mael can't keep hiding in a canvas, and it sounds like Verso is tired, and it's costing him somehow to be here. Look at this mane, this really long, really sharp mane, Guinevere. These beans has means. Oh my gosh. The TLDR, okay. I missed a bit too from times I haven't been able to join, so I'm missing stuff too. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of summarize what's going on as best as possible. Verso is tied to a fake world. No, I'll say this. Verso wants to stay in the Verso wants to exit the Matrix. Mael wants to stay in the Matrix. How's that? I think that's a good analogy. So, do we want to stay in the Matrix and fight as Mael, or do we want to break from the Matrix and fight as Verso? Now, I can't say blue pill or red pill, but I can never remember which one's which. So, she's doing exactly what her dad is doing and holding on too tight. Kind of. From what I can recall, her parents were in the canvas to escape from the pain of losing their son. Mael is in the canvas because she feels like she's just a husk of a individual, like a husk of a shell, a husk of a human, because she has no voice. She's being coddled, like over-coddled way too much, overprotected in the real world. She can't do anything. She can't speak for herself. And here, she actually feels like she can stand up for herself and fight and this and that. It's time to leave the canvas. Oh dear. So far, we're going as Verso. Is that what I understand? Is that what you want, chat? I think so. All right. All right, Guinevere. You gonna wish me luck?
Verso, stop! You can't just decide this for everyone!
Isn't that what you're doing?
We're all hypocrites, doing the same thing to each other.
Crap! I don't like this, chat. I don't like this. Well, let's get it done. Well, she already has more hit points than she really does. Already this game is a lie. This fight's a lie.
Target marked.
I don't have that ability. That's an ability you never had. Stupid cheating effing game.
Marked.
What about Lune and Ciel and Monoko? What about Eskie?
Ciel was right. Grief blinds us. All you see are walls. Target marked.
I don't have that attack. Mael, you've been holding back this entire time.
I've lived a long time, Mael. There are things we can never outrun.
I'm so tired, Verso. Please, can we just go home and talk about this?
Means no. Target marked.
Okay. That gradient actually kind of gave me pause. I'm like, I don't know what this is. I'm only guessing, and I was actually doing surprisingly well. Not her fault you were holding her back. Books! That's not very nice. You're so mean to me. Oh, I screwed up on the second one. So many attacks! But, joke's on you, look at perfect recovery. If I absolutely suck, I am going to be at 100% health. Well, guess what? I absolutely sucked, so I am now at 100% health. So many ouchies! Well, at least I didn't die. Crap! Alright. Alright, chat.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, huh? You've got this incredible power to paint. You'll never have to suffer a life you don't want. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
Group hug.
Miss you guys.
Just a ploppy sit in defiance.
It's okay. It's over. Versa.
Not the themes. Oh my god, we Thanos snapped her. Yeah, yeah. She said, "Make me." I knew it was him. I actually didn't, because there were different types of people. I thought they were like friends, relatives, or workers of the mansion that burned down.
Nos histoires s'alignent dans le creux de nos mains. Deux mondes se dessinent, l'un peint de rêve où le chagrin s'efface, l'autre nu et réel notre deuil prend place. Au lendemain non écrit, sous les étoiles où tout commence, rien ne finit. Dans l'étreinte du destin, les liens restent éternels dans le dessin.
That's a lot of hairspray for that long hair to be sticking out like that.
Horizon lointain, peignons ensemble les couleurs de demain, au clair obscur, œuvres infinies. Chaque pas trace la route d'une vie. Au lendemain non écrit, sous les étoiles où tout commence, rien ne finit. Dans l'étreinte du destin, les liens restent éternels dans le dessin.
So, wait. What happened? What about the rest of the spaces? Like, what about the unexplored things?
Ensemble même à l'écart, nos histoires dans le même regard.
There are so many places. DLC? Oh, maybe. Maybe.
Dans chaque toile, un rêve éternel. Dans chaque
That is a definite maybe. There's like maybe a DLC. Well, Guinevere's done. Guinevere's done. Guinevere's done. There we go. Let's get that back up and running. There we go. Gwen can't take the feels. So, we kind of missed it because I was too busy fixing the camera. Well, I missed it. But you saw all these artists and stuff like that, right? There's like, granted, it's still like a small studio relatively, and it had all these artists, but there's only like 1 or 2 technical artists. Yeah. So when I was going to school, I was actually specializing in character rigging and technical art. And as soon as I graduated, the industry crashed. Oh, fun stuff. So, fortunately, that never took off. Out of curiosity, I did a job search for technical artists recently, and there's 1 job. And just the technical artist industry just plummeted. I was actually wondering if the sister was going to come in and kind of take over things, you know? But no. Or at the very least, the parents were going to team up and we had to do something, but I don't know. There's a lot that remained uncovered. The gameplay animation was made in Korea. Still. I hope it's a DLC or an expansion or something like that to have the story, at least side quests, have you explore those areas. Like before I entered the southern area, Lunia or whatever, I tried to enter a painter's workshop and it still said danger. Like, what? Really? Really? Plot twist mentioned that the characters without faces seem to be family members of some type, but I remember seeing a lot of kids and like of both genders, so I didn't think that that was the case. Like I said, I thought it was like people in the manor that died, or friends that she lost or he lost, or something like that. That's kind of what I was thinking. But based on how many uncovered areas I had, I actually didn't think I was going to finish the game today. For some reason, I was thinking this is going to be like a 4-act game. And I was after this, I was going to have to go to the painter's workshop to uncover things and stuff like that. That's kind of what I was thinking. But it definitely that was not the case. Just wasn't the case. So it's interesting how things took a turn. Maybe if we had chosen to fight Verso, I don't know. I suspect we would have gotten a different ending, but it still would have ended. I was actually kind of thinking that maybe that was it. Like if we chose to fight as Mael instead of Verso, that the canvas would still be up and running and we'd be able to run around. It's possible. possible. I'm curious on if I load the game. Okay, if I can load the game. But if I load the game, it's going to let me choose again. Or if I have to play the game through once more to see the Mayel ending. Because I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know. But I was thinking about that briefly. Like, what if I chose Mayel versus Verso? It's kind of staggering to see all these names, regardless of it being a quote-unquote small developer. Because look at this. Production Dogs, Monoko and Freya. I love when they give credit to the pets. Yeah, yeah. Written in the Unreal Engine. I haven't worked in the Unreal Engine since Unreal 3. When there was no documentation out and I had to discover things on my own. I just didn't like it. And then I picked up the Unity engine and everything clicked for me. How everything was laid out. I was able to develop a lot quicker, a lot more efficiently, and I had just a much more enjoyable experience working in the Unity engine versus the Unreal Engine. But obviously now there's probably more documentation. So I could learn the Unreal Engine if I so chose. Okay, so do we want to try again just to see the Mayel ending? What do you want to do, chat? What do you want to do? You want to see the Mayel ending? I mean, I have a general idea of what's going on, but let's see the ending. But if you think about it, I have to go through 2.5 fights. The first fight has multiple phases, and the third fight is after cutscenes. All right. Well, we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot, chat. We'll give it a shot. Wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is where the fight should have been. I don't think we can see Mayel's ending. The fight should have happened right. This is the battleground. Because over here was the little boorish ram thing that casted invert and I couldn't beat with B team because I didn't have a dispel. That's a possibility because that's that fight. And over here is where the last fight should have been. Well now, that is interesting. In order to see Mayo, we have to play through the game. The entire game again. Well, I guess never mind. Yeah, that's an understatement. Yeah, that was definitely an understatement. Load previous saves? Let's see if we can do that. We might be able to fudge it. I think we fudged it. Now, what? How far back did I go? That was definitely not what I expected. Yeah, this is all today. Let's try this one. So we're here. What layout do I have? Lune is still in the party. I didn't redo the layout. All right, chat. You know what? You know what? I'm not even gonna do it. I'm not even gonna worry about it. I'm just. That was a lot of work rebuilding. Our choices are permanent. Apparently. I spent a lot of time and a lot of work rebuilding the entire party. I am not gonna do it again. So I'm not gonna do it again. So, what is the next game? The choices are Hollow Knight and Resident Evil 4. Yeah, my game library is behind here. There you go. Yoshi, you're in the way. So, what? B-E-F. There we go. Okay. There we go. So, it is a toss-up between two games. The entire reason I started this stream, or the entire reason why I got the Resident Evil series is because I was starting to stream. So I bought all of the Resident Evil games. So I have Hollow Knight on the PS4, and I have Resident Evil 4 on the PS4. Did Resident Evil 4 come out on the PS5 or is it just PS4? I want to say it's just PS4 at this point. Resident Evil is going to be more popular with the new game coming out, but Hollow Knight is more chill. Sound reasoning. I think it has a PS5 upgrade. Okay. I heard Hollow Knight was pretty tough. So I don't know about more chill. You know what? I was originally going to do Hollow Knight. But plot twist, you have a good point. With the new Resident Evil coming out, well, it's a platformer, so I always find it hard anyway. With the new Resident Evil game coming out, it would be somewhat smart to play the Resident Evil game. If I were really smart, I would have actually played through the series much quicker. Gotten through 1 through 8, so when 9 came out, I can actually play that upon release. Unfortunately, that is not the case, so now I'm kind of stuck with I'm going to be playing 4 when 9's coming out. I heard that you need a life to be in a crisis. Wait, what? I heard that your life needs to be in crisis to play Hollow Knight. Well, my life is always in a crisis. My life is always in a crisis, so I can play it. So if I were smart, I would have actually gone through the Resident Evil games a lot quicker. But unfortunately, that's not the case. So if I'll give it some thought. 4 is a very good game, and I haven't seen the remake yet. Okay. And this is the remake, right? Because I don't see remake anywhere. This is the remake, right? You know? I want to say yes, but I can't confirm. Normally when there's a remake or something like that, it'll have a notation. But thinking about the previous Resident Evil games, I don't think they had remake it on either. Yeah, let's do Resident Evil. Let's do Resident Evil 4 starting Thursday. Okay? I'm surprised we got through Expedition 33 Wednesday. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. Wednesday. I'm surprised we got through Expedition 33. There's a lot of stuff that needed to be uncovered, and I'm honestly surprised that it ended so soon. I'm actually going to look into things to see what's going on, to see if there's plans for an expansion, if it's just for 100%ing or something like that. I want to know what's going on. Because it kind of threw me off, the fact that it literally ended there. I'm kind of surprised. So, we're starting Resident Evil 4 on Wednesday, noonish, Pacific Standard Time, okay? 17 episodes. Not bad. Not bad. The thing is, the episodes are like 3 to 5 hours long, but 17 episodes. Not bad, not bad. But now comes the tedious task of going through the videos. What's the copyright date on the case? Now comes the tedious task of going through the videos and creating a replay for YouTube. Before, I was just releasing the entire stream, censored, but I was still releasing the entire stream. The good news is I was able to get the replays out really quickly. The bad news is it didn't really give much of anything, and there's a lot of hours spent watching me like absolutely fail at the game. In terms of the copyright, I see a copyright 2005, 2006, and 2016. But this doesn't look like a PS2 game graphic, so I think this is the remake. Resident Evil 4, Wednesday, noon Pacific time. Let's start something new, huh? Let's do something new. I believe you gave the port. I believe you gave the port. The remake is 23. All right. Huh. I am going to have to look into that then. I'm going to have to look into that. That's interesting snippet. All right. But let's call it here, huh? Let's call it here. Let's raid Salty by Design. He came in, said hello. He's playing Bloodborne for the first time. And he's kind of curious, will Seth ever get his bass guitar back? So, that's just about do it, okay? That's just about do it. But that just about does it for this episode and this game. If you enjoyed the content, like, subscribe, notifications, follow, thumbs up, ring the bell, leave a comment. I don't know. Whatever Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, MySpace want you to do nowadays, it really does change all the time. Check out my website, JPEdgar.com, where I got my books, my blog, and my merch, my stream schedule, and just reminded my libraries and stream schedule. Live stream and libraries are separate channels, and those links will be in the description. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming in. Keep me company, make fun of me along the way, but I really do appreciate it. I really do. But like always, more ridiculous to come.
He's alive?